Hello everybody, I'm Hannah and welcome to my weekly reading update. I kicked off this week by reading Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. I gave this one 4 stars. I absolutely loved it. I really thought that I had read it already, but for some reason I hadn't. So I really recommend this book as an entry point to poetry, especially kind of the more feminist, modern poetry from the last like 10-15 years or so. Next up, I finished my arc of The Book of Autumn by Molly Oles Sullivan. I ended up giving this one 3 stars. It wasn't my favorite. I think it had a really interesting and unique magic system, but that's about all I can say as far as things that I liked. I wanted more from pretty much every other aspect. Next up, I finished Shine Your Icy Crown by Amanda Lovelace. I really enjoyed this one. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite Amanda Lovelace, but I did give it 4 stars and I recommend. Next, I finished Pillow Thoughts 2, Healing the Heart by Courtney Peppernell. Sorry if you can hear Captain rolling around and sneezing in the background. I really like Courtney Peppernell's writing. It feels less poetry and more just very lyrical prose, which is interesting to read if you're more looking for something that's poetry. I don't know that I would start with her, but I do think she has a really beautiful way of putting thoughts, emotions, feelings into words. I am currently in the middle of Sun in the Morning by Akwaege Emeze. This comes out on November 4th, so this coming Tuesday. I'm about 25% through this one, and to be honest, I'm not loving it yet. There is still time for that to change though. I'm also in the middle of Live No Lies by John Mark Comer. I've been in the middle of this one for quite some time, and I'm hoping to finish it up relatively soon, maybe today. I also started buddy reading one of the most anticipated books that's been on my TBR for years. I have been so intimidated by this series because I feel like it's universally loved. I've also heard that while it is gut-wrenching, there's not a lot of romance in it, and I'm typically someone who really enjoys having some even minuscule amount of romance in my books. But I started buddy reading this with my husband Michael, and we're both really enjoying it so far. I have already cried twice, and we're only about 11% in, so that bodes really well for my emotional stability for what's to come, and that book is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I'm very excited to be starting my journey on this one. And that's everything I read this week. Thanks for coming.